So I was curious about the new stuff that they added to RuneScape 3, and I saw that smithing now goes to 110, and the highest thing that you can smith is masterwork two-handed sword at 110 smithing. So these are the requirements to make the two-handed masterwork sword, 110 smithing, which I have. I have every single level. It should have been called Ethereum. So this is the achievement where I had to smith the full primal armor. That's it. If you make it, and you have to upgrade all the way to +5. Let's say Playbody, to upgrade from +4 to +5. Bro, that's like 80 primal bars for just one single upgrade of Playbody. So you need like 480 bars, I think, just to smith like the full set. But in order to make 5 primal bars, you have to make 5 at a time, not 1. But you need 10 different ores, you know, like Novit, all those engineering that goes from tier 1 all the way to tier 99. So it's like 2 ores per 1 bar. Regardless, this thing took like, I don't know, like 7 hours, I think, just to get these bars. Yes, it was a very slow process because my pickaxe was lower tier because these are new rocks and my pickaxe is now outdated. So this is the quick checklist. We're actually going to go into detailed checklist. In order to create the sword, you will need these materials. 10 glorious bars. I actually don't have them. I'm not sure how difficult it is to... What the hell? They cost 76 mil, bro. Moonstone. Oh, this is just gonna be like, you're gonna see, because only halfway there. I still haven't fully made it, but yes, these are all the requirements that you need. So you need to destroy chaotic weapons. You need to destroy blades of Nemoris. You need to destroy Drygor weaponry to make that masterwork two-handed sword. This is like how you do this, like blue dies apparently, undead dragon. Is that from Vorcat? Undead dragon? Look at all this. You gotta infuse the gems and then masterwork hilts and what? And then completion. It all started approximately 6 months ago. I know that in old school Tormented Demons were released, but I was actually playing RuneScape 3, but I was not uploading any videos at all. And I actually gained 47 million experience in September and 29 million experience in August because I was mining non-stop. I was only 102 mining. I went all the way to 112. I gained like 40 million mining experience. Probably wasn't 40, it was like 35 million mining experience by simply using my Banite stone spirits, because I had like 13,000 of them. So I mined like 40,000 Banite, and then I turned them into like 27,000 Banite bars, because you always get some extra when you mine and when you smelt, so it's like a little bit more. It was crazy because I was mining for genuine 400 hours or so in September and August, somewhere around that. But I was like, I may as well, because it's like 15 minutes or 10-minute AFK. I'm not sure what the logout timer is, and it was literally just the easiest thing ever. You could do this 16 hours a day without actually playing the game. It's like turning on the bot, and then a few days later you're like, wait, I have this much, wait, my XP increased by this much, because you don't even feel like you're playing this. So Crystal Mad Lab started early as 12 days ago. Basically this is 8 days of tracked progress. I'm not gonna update now. I could update, it's like 5 days old, but it's good because you can see the actual smithing experience. Again, 22 million experience in 8 days. I was just doing this non-stop. It's not that quick experience. 22 mil is not bad, but it's also, it wasn't like too quick. The way smithing works in RuneScape 3, you just open the interface, you choose 28 items. So I use gloves because there is this heat, and because gloves only require 1 bar to make, you make them quickly, the heat does not go down. If I was making play buddies, the heat would be long gone. So you smith a full inventory of regular Bane gauntlets, then you can convert all of them into +1, so you get the same XP, but then +2 gives more XP, +3 gives even more, +4 is like insane experience, and then you can do Burial, which destroys all of the gauntlets and it gives you insane experience again, but you cannot alch them, you cannot sell them, and you cannot like disassemble them for invention because they are literally gone. And I believe by just doing 1 round of gauntlets, so from 0 to +4, they give 500,000 smithing experience. I believe I was smithing for at least 150 hours at this point to get from 99 to 110, but it was finally done. I could finally make that masterwork two-handed sword. I was very excited because there's so many small things that I have to do, and it's not just the same thing over and over for 8 days. You have to collect all those moonstones and all that. Now, talking about moonstone, I needed actually a couple of them. So moonstones are very cheap in the Grand Exchange. They only go for like 200k. And you can get them by just doing regular necromancy if you're doing those rituals. But I don't know if they increased the drop rate, because initially, at least on the first week when they were released, they were super rare to get. Sometimes you would go like 30 million necromancy experience without seeing one. So it's a huge RNG. It's also click intense activity. So I wasn't sure, like, okay, well, what if I don't get it for like the whole day, you know? So I wanted to see if they added anything that could be more consistent. And apparently there was the Gates of Elidinis skilling boss added very recently, only a few months ago, to RuneScape 3. And I was like, wait, skilling boss? So like Temporos, like Wintertot, but like in RuneScape 3, I wonder how they did the skilling boss in this game. So for that, I needed to complete 3 quests, which I did. I also noticed that the quests give a lot of experience, like 100k per lamp, but you could also say the same for like new Grandmaster quests in old school. So I unlocked the boss and you get this moonstone dust, and it's fairly common, and you need 100 dust to make one single moonstone. So even if you don't land on the moonstone itself, which the boss can also drop like the whole moonstone as a gem, you very slowly will collect that moonstone dust, and it's like a guaranteed thing. So it's gonna take you like probably 4 hours to collect a couple moonstones. The boss itself, well, I was playing on lowest graphics because I'm on my laptop. I have no access to my PC right now. I think I killed it like 33 times before I collected both moonstones. I gotta say it's okay. Like, it was actually engaging and it was actually fun. Unfortunately, because I'm currently on my laptop and I have no access to my PC since I'm moving, I could only record in very low FPS, but also the view distance is terrible, so you can't even see the room properly. So you probably should not be looking at this, because I'm giving you a very bad impression of the skilling boss. It's actually an okay boss. It's not a bad boss. You basically mine these rocks, and you need to use these rocks to finish off the boss. But while you're mining the rocks, he will be attacking you periodically with like damage, and you can build these barriers, but you can also get over the barrier. This is where you get increased damage from the boss, but you get double rocks per mined ore. So it's like you kind of want to do it. You collect the rocks, you collect the full inventory, and then you call for aid from the Ichtarin guy. So this boss actually gives agility experience. Well, I'm gonna put something on the screen right now. Boom. This is the experience. Is literally agility giving XP a boss. I believe it's because of this last mechanic. So you call for the aid and he summons these 4 pillars, and it's kind of like a TOA in old school with the skulls on the floor. So you just one tick, plum, 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 plum. You get into rhythm and you just click them. So it's the same here. If you do it fast enough, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you dump all the stones on the boss, then you get 25% increased damage. If you do it slowly, then it's 10 or 15%. I'm not sure if it can go even lower than that. But yeah, I collected over 100 moonstone dust, and then I got very lucky to get the whole moonstone finished all in 33 KC. Oh, and I got a big drop. Yes, I got a drop that is worth 220 million. Oh my god, I was not recording. Here's a screenshot of me getting a runic attuner drop. It actually broadcasted in the chat below. So if I open this chest, you should say the total value. Oh my god, it's like 200 mil. What is this even? Runic Attuner attunes itself to a random runecrafting altar when crafting runes. Runecrafting at the attuned altar grants 300% base runecrafting experience and causes the attuner to absorb energy. Alright, well, we're gonna check it out later. So getting these couple moonstones took me like 7 hours. It should have taken 4 hours only, but it's a new boss and I was failing over and over before I learned it. So 7 hours later, got the moonstones. It is now time to imbue one of them. I think it's called like Chaos Imbued Moonstone or something. Basically, it will turn in from 300k value to 60 mil plus value. It's not going to be tradable, but it's going to be worth that much because you need to destroy a couple chaotic weapons. In a way, chaotics are tradable, I believe now. You can just sell the essence. So basically, take the cheapest chaotic that you can get, which has to be a melee one. So the offhand versions, since they give the same amount, is the cheapest ones to get. So they cost only like 92k. Because I have the outfit, so I get like a little discount. It's supposed to be 100k. So I bought a couple, which I didn't have tokens, by the way. So I had to go and grind some elite dungeons. I got a couple offhand long swords, and then I destroyed them, and each of the essence was worth 16 mil each. I also destroyed a couple blades of Nemoris, or was it Blade of Avarice? This is from God Wars 2 from the Twin Furies, I think. At some point I killed like them for 30 hours or so, trying to fill the collection log, which I failed at the time, but I had a bunch of these blades. And then you finish it. Yeah, this is the final moonstone, one of them. But now the other one actually has nothing to do with making the sword. Yeah, so you see there's a better pickaxe that was released. I think it's called Life, like Pickaxe of Life and Death. instead of pickaxe of earth and song. This was the highest tier before. So I'm like, okay, well, how do you make the new pickaxe? Apparently you need another moonstone. So it's very easy, actually. You go to this guy, he says, oh, you can imbue these moonstones in a weird way, so let me just teach you, and then you learn how to do it, and then it becomes spirit moonstone. All you have to do is inspect it, and if you want to upgrade this moonstone, you have to use the stone spirits to mine these rocks. So you see how it says like 50 mithril ore? Yeah, you don't mine just 50 mithril ore and that's it. No, you have to use 50 stone spirits, which is a big deal for Iron Man. Because I don't have them, I used them all for 112 smithing. I literally used up every single stone spirit that I had. So now I had to go kill Arc Glacier for a couple hours, just AFK'd until I got like 100 Banite stone spirits. Basically, this whole upgrade thing took me 12 hours or so. Probably a little bit over exaggerated. Let's just say 10 hours to upgrade this moonstone. 10 hours later, I finished the moonstone. It is not finished. It becomes Spirit Moonstone Rock, and you can expect it now again. And now you need to mine 100 of each primal ore, which is great because I actually will need 1,000 primal bars, and this will give me 500 at least. And by the way, 100, these are all the same. They mine the same, so the highest level Promethium is the same as Novite. This took 1 hour to do. Bathurst took 1 hour, Cratonium 1 hour, Fractal 1 hour. I have 6 to go. It's gonna take another 6 hours, bro, to do this. And this is only if I click on that shining rock, which look is gonna give like 7 times damage. It's very necessary. You need to replenish your energy anyway. And there should be a message in the chat. Oh, the spiritual frequency of the moonstone on the pickaxe become 1. Do you just use it on the pickaxe? Nothing interesting happens. I think yesterday I was going to mine some luminite, and then I found a crash star, which apparently is very easy to find because you can just teleport once a day by using the magic golem head, and I do have it. And to upgrade the pickaxe, you actually have to mine the star, and there is like a small chance, 1 in 1,500, that you're gonna get this metallic shard, which I got in 10 pickaxe swings. Yes, I didn't know it was that rare. I just got it. I was like, was that what? That's it? No, it's my pie. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I had to make another deadberry pie. This guy's not Thurgo. It's Ramarino. Claim smithing experience from Ramarino, defender of Varrock. You reluctantly give Romaro 1 million coins in Raspberry Pi. You will now use a Sacred Forge to upgrade your pickaxe. Like when you upgrade from Crystal to like Imcando or like Dragon to Crystal, I'm very sure it stays, like the XP stays. I got everything. Yes. So this was sidetracked a little bit. You create the pickaxe of life and death, because this was not a requirement for the masterwork two-handed sword, but I got it. Yes, it's with 1 million experience. Kind of looks like mithril pickaxe, but I mean, there's like particles coming out. And there's that soulstone or moonstone, or I guess it was called soulstone. So I needed 1,000 primal bars. I just spent like 7 hours mining all these ores. So I'm about to smelt. Oh my god, it's gonna be so satisfying once you're gonna see the green text pop out that I get an extra 5 bars any moment. Oh, you managed to make 5 extra bars. Oh. Back to back too. Back to back to back. Ooh. Wait, did I do it again for real? What the hell? It's 4 times back to back to back. So I'm going to be using 100 normal primal bars to make this primed glorious bars. I can make 5 of them. So let's make it. 500 bars were needed for this unfinished masterwork blade. I hope I'm making the correct thing. It does say weapon components, so I hope. Oh, now it's AFK time. Yeah, this is gonna go slow, but you can fully AFK because I got this auto heater. Whenever my heat goes down all the way to 0, it replenishes all the way to 60, but it costs so much coal. It's like 50 coal. So this is where you need the faceted chaos infused moonstone to make the crossguard centerpiece. And there's gonna be 10,000 progress, by the way, which takes 10 minutes, I think. That's what it says on Wiki. For masterwork trim, you need the calcite essence and demonic essence. So this is like 60 mil. It's just another very expensive piece. The sword trim and the shaped masterwork blade will be combined into unsharpened weapon, combining even more pieces. 3 pieces this time into this one masterwork sword crossguard. The pieces started looking much better now, like actually recognizable parts of the sword. Now making the hilt, combining all these 3 items. I think this is the last piece actually. So this is the main thing, and this is going to be the other half, and you could just combine these, and I think we're done. So you see these two last pieces, right? They're gonna make the main sword. This was a couple weeks ago. I left them in the bank, and for the next 2 weeks I've done just a lot of fishing, a lot of woodcutting. That's gonna be for the next video, because also woodcutting goes to 110. And once I made it, there was no achievement. I thought it was some sort of achievement because all of the supplies cost like 220 mil, but then you make the sword, and the sword is only 82 mil or 86 mil. So I thought everyone's doing it for like achievement and they're just losing money, but apparently there was no achievement. But yeah, the sword has no passive effects. It's just literally just a plain sword, no special attacks, nothing. It is tier 100, but and the stats do look higher, let's say, than scythe or even tier 95 weapons. But tier 95 weapons have a special attack. Yeah, apparently this is like a nice medium level. I can't believe I'm saying this one because it takes like 110 smithing. It's like it's an okay weapon if you don't want to spend like billions. You also may have noticed I haven't uploaded anything for the past month. That is because I was still moving, but it's pretty much finalizing right now. So give me like a couple more weeks. I may upload like a couple of videos during that time, but if not, then yeah, just give me a couple of weeks and I'll be back. I think we'll be playing RuneScape 3. Is he gonna stream also? A lot of AFKing have been done in the past month. Yes, just because I haven't uploaded anything. There's a lot of supplies that I collected, like fish and smithing, mining, all that stuff. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, hopefully I will soon have access to my PC, because different countries moving, you know, it's not just moving houses. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Bye!